This is my second entry. I have found the white balance exposure. Let's see, what else do I have? Low lux, white balance exposure, focus, but I think that deals with a mic because there's a mic icon to it. Still need to read over the instructions. Have not done yet. Planning on doing that this evening, if not early in the morning. So let's look into white balance. It is auto. Outdoor function. Indoor function. Ooh, that looks a little bit better. Let's go back to auto. It's alright. I personally like indoor just a little bit better. It seems to be less grainy than the auto. Auto seems to have a little bit of graininess versus indoor. But that's just me on this LCD screen. No telling what's gonna happen next. Right? Right. So let's continue on doing this. And this is the Y energy of the basis button assigned to the basis. Well, can I not set my own? Well, okay then, well there's appears to be a white balance. Go back. Remember, this is in camera and mic. Was where I found this. Camera and mic under the menu selection when you're in video mode. Alright. So let's look at it. Exposure. There's auto, which is already on, and then there's manual. Let's check out manual and see what our features are. Oh, it doesn't even give you a number or anything. It gives you a plus and a minus and see where you want to go in between. Haha, I see what you did there, Sony. You did a very, very bad job. Bad, Sony. Bad. No, bad customizability. You're not specific enough. I'm sorry. So, let's look into this. Manual. I'm going dark, and I'm not even halfway. Daddy's like about halfway. Oh, and there's my mother. Hi, Mother. She was on the phone with a person named Mary Jean. She is a fairly cool person. She's like an aunt to me. She's one of the parents' oldest best friends that I am aware of. A couple others passed away. Feel very sorry for them. Very good people, I do have to say. Very great people. So let's continue going all the way up. Oh no! I'm being blinded by the light. Oh no! Gonna put you directly at the light. Oh no! You know, I shouldn't actually really be doing that because that's bad for the iris. So I'm gonna stop doing that. Where was I? I was somewhere. Yeah, I think about there. Let's go back to auto. Okay, so it doesn't give you a specific number, it just gives you a plus and a minus thing to it. Oh well. I kind of like those models. That's kind of a cool collection, isn't it? It's the dads. I actually really like them. Very cool. Some really cool classics. Things that are completely out of the country. Things that you can't get. Things that have been discontinued. It's been a thing going on since what? Late 70s, early 80s or something like that. I got into this like really early. I will continue the collection if and when I go to exotic places, but closest thing to exotic is the Goody Goody liquor store for me. I do need to go to a place called Total Wine looking for a thing called Viking beer that's actually made over in Iceland. The best Christmas beer I've ever had. But back to the story. Enough about alcohol, right? So, we are in auto exposure currently, and we're exiting out of that. And remember, this is all located in the camera, and mic. Alright. Back to menu. Camera and mic. Focus. For selecting the focus method, I want to try auto. Oh, or not auto, but manual. Focus is adjusted manually. And that is actually kind of going out of focus a little bit. See if I can bring myself forward into. Oh no! There I am. I am way out of focus on this one now. Yay! I found my depth of field like thing somewhere, somehow, something like that. All right, that's at 0.1 m. I think that's meters. I don't know. But we can do something with depth of field. If we found out how to master this shit. Okay, here I am. I am back. Let me take back a couple. And that actually looks pretty damn good. Going back to auto, going back to manual. See, I think I did a pretty good job when I go back and forth. Alright. Okay, so we found this. Going back to auto though, I think I did a pretty good job of finding the good balance between manual on this camera. I like to say, oh, speaking of which, the two mics are underneath the lenses on this camera that I've been kind of staring at. It's kind of annoying because you got the two mics and you got the Sony right there. And there's Mom again. Hi, Mom. Bye, Mom. She's going in the garage for yet another cigarette. Shh, she smokes a lot. I can't really say anything because I used to smoke a lot. Alright, where is my e-cig? There it is. Speaking about smoking, I kind of need my fix. So I've been wanting to try. Yes, it does look like it can catch it on camera. Yay, that's cool. Hee I've been trying to work on my smoke rings here lately. I'm going to be entering into a vape trick competition in June, actually. Believe it or not, between me and a couple of my friends, a few of them will be doing O cigarettes, a few of them be doing with e-cigs. I've actually converted a couple of my friends over to e-cigs. Well, you know what? This isn't an e-cig kind of convention like they as a camera kind of convention, so I'm going to shut up about the e-cigs again. I keep getting off track. Ugh. So, back to menu, camera, mic. What is low lux? Clear filming possible in a dark environment. That's on. That's really a fader. Adds a fade effect to scene changes. You know what? I'm not feeling this particular one just because we can do that in Final Cut Pro or any real video editing equipment. Yes, this is for the true lazy person because you can do this and edit that in Windows Media, not player, but editor, I think. That comes on standard on most PCs. iMovie, which comes on standard on most, if not all, Mac products or computers, and now you can get it for iPhone 5 and I think the new iPads, probably. So you can really do it on anything. If you have anything advanced, well, duh, you can do it on the advanced. If you can do it on the basic, of course, duh, no I don't even know where it's going with that. So I'm exiting out of this. Self-timer, telemarco, steady shot is active. There's active, standard, and off. I want to keep it on active. Digital zoom. What is digital? Sets zoom function using digital processing. I want to keep it off. Auto black backlight. Backlight is not corrected. Backlight is now corrected. So there's a couple things you can do in the camera mic, but not very, very limited. Playback functions, edit, copy. I don't think I'm gonna need copy. If we need a copy, we can also do that in Final Cut Pro, right? So edit, copy. All right. Probably won't let me do that while I'm recording. Image quality and size. Yeah, it's not gonna let me touch any of this shit while I am recording. So, looks like I'm gonna stop recording for now. Just for now. And I'll get right back to my analysis of the Sony handheld camera, aka handycam.